Live from WRAL News Headquarters in Raleigh, your number one source for local news. WRAL News, coverage you can count on.
A few scattered showers and storms are showing up on the dual Doppler 5000 radar tonight. Most areas in the triangle are staying dry, though. Here's a live look at rain showers coming down in southern Pines. Actually, it looks like they may have just moved out of there. There were a couple of golfers running around a second ago trying to deal with that downpour. More communities could see the rain before the day is done. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Eric Miller. The good news here this evening, Memorial Day will not be a washout. Meteorologist Grant Skinner is in the WRAL Severe Weather Center with more. Grant, there will be some folks out there who need their umbrellas.
That's right. We'll still have a chance for scattered showers and some storms. I just don't want you to think it's going to be a rainy day throughout the day. We'll have off and on rain, scattered showers and some storms as a front is still close by. Like we're seeing right now, not everyone has seen rain yet today, but our southern spots have, and we could see these scattered showers continue to work their way north throughout the course of this evening. We have that downpour towards southern Pines, more towards Fayetteville, and north of Clinton now, working their way north towards Smithfield. So you'll see that there shortly. Also north of Goldsboro, working towards Wilson. We have more storms working into Wilson County right now, right along Highway 795, working north. So just keep that in mind. Wilson, you can see the dark skies now. We'll see that storm here in the next 30 minutes or so. We're on 80 degrees for some spots that haven't seen the rain yet. Low to mid 70s for other spots. We'll see more chances for showers and storms throughout the day tomorrow, though. We'll talk more about this rain chance with Futurecast and also how much will warm up throughout the week. Coming up in just a bit.
I want to get to that breaking news now. Right now, Durham police are investigating a shooting on Eva Street. Bailey Stamos just got to that scene in the WRAL Breaking News Tracker. Bailey, what can you tell us at this point?
We're currently standing at the corner of North Alston Avenue and Eva Street, and we have confirmed that 2 people were shot here today. We don't know much about what led up to this scene, so I'm going to step aside and have my photojournalist zoom into that scene so you can see these police cruisers still here. They have taped off. They are currently working to remove this crime scene tape within the last couple of minutes. You can see that tape actually goes through what looks like an encampment of some sort, and you can see propane tanks lining that encampment as well. This crime scene tape does go around the block all the way to Holloway Street. Again, we are working with very little details from Durham police about what this scene here today is and if they're still looking for any suspects or any information on any arrest. But this is a still very active scene, so we will continue to keep you updated on this. Eric.
Bailey, thank you very much. A lot to dig into there. A lot of people out there will be looking to dive into a lake on Memorial Day, but that ongoing drought, you see it right there, might make you think twice. There are some hazards that are popping up out there as those water levels recede. WRAL's Kirsten Clark explains what you can do to stay safe.
Parts of Falls Lake, Raleigh's primary water source, don't look much like a lake at all right now. The lake bed exposed as water levels sit nearly 4 feet below normal. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers warns conditions like this could limit access to recreational activities, including in designated swimming areas. Lower water levels can expose hidden hazards like stumps, rocks, and debris just below the surface. And though you may be tempted to swim in non-designated areas instead, sudden drop-offs can pose serious safety risks for swimmers, taking you from shallow to deep water in just a single step. For safety, the Army Corps of Engineers says visitors should stay out of non-designated areas altogether. Never dive or jump into unfamiliar waters. Always enter feet first. And to avoid swimming near boat ramps, docks, or vessels with running engines. As for boaters, a sudden shift in water levels can lead your boat to run aground, and hidden rocks and stumps can damage propellers and hulls. Boaters should take it slow, monitor water depth, and make sure everyone on board is wearing a life jacket. A reminder to take extra precautions on the water with seemingly no end to the drought in sight. In Wake County, Kirsten Clark, WRAL News.
Today marks the first racing weekend since NASCAR legend Kyle Busch died at the age of 41. His family announcing yesterday his cause of death, complications from pneumonia that led to sepsis. It was just 2 days before his death that Busch and his son were celebrating the grand opening of Andretti Racing in Durham. Durham Mayor Leonardo Williams posted on social media he too was at that event, sharing photos and videos of his time with Bush and his son on Tuesday. Mayor Williams captioned that post on X with a heartfelt message, quote, "Tomorrow is never promised. Live every moment like it's your last. R.I.P. Kyle Busch." And that somber mood being felt across the country today. The Indy 500 paying tribute to the racing legend on lap 18. And announcers sharing their fond memories working with him.
It was under different circumstances.
He wanted to race the Indy 500. He really wanted to. And I'm really sad that we're not going to see that happen because I think he would have been pretty spectacular. But he's truly a loss to, obviously, his family, but the whole racing community for the personality and the driver that he was.
And right at home, Charlotte's Coca-Cola 600, NASCAR's first race since his passing, sharing this photo and a memorial sign. That kicked off just moments ago, and that tribute underway right now. We'll have more on that in our late news tonight. New tonight, a 16-year-old boy is recovering after being grazed by a bullet. This happened just outside an apartment complex in northeast Raleigh. According to police, they got the call just after 10:30 a.m. near Danzy Drive off of New Hope Road. Police say that 16-year-old was in a fight with another young man back in the woods. The teen was shot through the arm and then the bullet grazed his chest. He is expected to recover. Raleigh police believe the shooter is another man in his teens or early 20s. They're still investigating. Wake County Sheriff's deputies are searching for a driver who ran from a traffic stop this morning. Deputies say that speeding driver refused to stop when deputies tried to pull him over on Pool Road near Barwell Road. This happened around 10:30 as well. Investigators say he crashed into another vehicle on Misty Drive, then stole a second car and drove away. The stolen vehicle was later recovered. No injuries were reported here. The suspect was last seen wearing a white shirt, black pants, and no shoes. Anyone with information is asked to call the Wake County Sheriff's Office. 2 people were taken to the hospital after a police chase ended in a crash in Aberdeen. It happened around 1:45 this afternoon. Police were notified of a vehicle through the flock camera system. Police said the driver of that vehicle was trying to get away from law enforcement. The driver ended up crashing into another vehicle, rolling over. One person from each car was taken to the hospital. We're still working to learn the extent of any injuries.
I'm Elizabeth Holmes in the WRAL Live Center. Tonight we're learning more about the man who opened gunfire near a White House security checkpoint. This is 21-year-old Nasir Best, and Secret Service says that he pulled a weapon from a bag and started shooting toward the checkpoint. Secret Service did fire back and he was shot and killed. Now, according to court warrants and records, he tried to enter the White House security checkpoint last summer. He was ordered and issued to stay away from the White House and at one point even had a psychiatric evaluation. Now, Secret Service said that a bystander was also shot. In all of this, they said that their injury is not life-threatening.
Elizabeth, thank you very much. Still ahead here tonight, alcohol and cancer risk. A lot of folks out there understand the risk of drinking and driving, but there is another health risk that some people may not know about. The effort underway to try to spread the word. And before you book, scammers are targeting travelers as summer vacation season gets underway. The warning signs experts say you shouldn't ignore before your next trip. Now here's Renee Chu with a look at what we're working on for tomorrow morning.
Chris Michaels will time out our next rain chances and how much we've been able to chip away at our drought. We'll also let you know about the remembrances and ceremonies taking place across the Triangle to commemorate Memorial Day. We will also monitor any hang-ups to your holiday travel back home. Yes, it's a holiday, but our team will be here to get your Monday started. Join us tomorrow, beginning at 4:30 a.m.
Memorial Day weekend is, of course, the unofficial start of summer, right? But it's also a peak holiday for alcohol consumption. While most Americans know that binge drinking is dangerous, many still don't know alcohol also increases their cancer risk. C.P. Cotton explains the new efforts to raise awareness now underway to try to help the public make informed choices.
Lazy days at the pool, town parades, and backyard barbecues. Just some of the ways millions of Americans are marking Memorial Day. For some, celebrating includes buying alcohol, about 44% according to a Numerator report. And while most people know drinking in excess is dangerous, experts say there are other risks to be aware of.
Most Americans in general aren't aware that alcohol consumption increases the risk of cancer.
A Surgeon General advisory released last year warns consuming alcohol increases the risk of developing at least 7 types of cancer. Research finds women are at higher risk than men, especially if they drink more per week.
We found that less than 1/3 of them were aware that alcohol increases the risk of breast cancer.
Dr. Darren Mays is leading a study looking into how counter-marketing campaigns to raise awareness can impact young women.
The work that we're doing now is really designed to understand how can we communicate about this risk with a particular focus on social media.
One such campaign is already in place in New York, dubbed Buzzkill. Ads are running on subways, public places, and social media. Messaging is focused on raising awareness so the public can make informed choices.
Decades ago, half of adults in the U.S. smoked, and now it's historically low in terms of the prevalence of smoking. And those types of communications were one of the interventions that made a difference to achieve that.
The campaign in New York is running through the month of May. A wider effort, like a warning label on alcohol bottles about cancer risk, would need approval from Congress. In New York, CB Cotton, WRAL News.
And summer travel season is, of course, here. But while families are booking vacations and hitting the road, scammers looking for ways to cash in. Cybersecurity experts are warning travelers to stay alert for fake booking websites, pressure-filled travel offers, and card skimming devices at gas pumps and at ATMs. Before you leave for vacation, experts recommend updating your phone, tablet, and laptop with the latest software. Travelers should also use strong passcodes and security features like Face ID or fingerprint authentication. When you're on the go, think twice before connecting to public Wi-Fi. Networks at airports, hotels, and coffee shops may not be secure, and limit real-time location sharing. Consider sharing photos after you return. You'll find a lot more advice on all of this on WRAL.com. Just search cybersecurity. Well, it was a dessert lover's dream in Raleigh City Plaza this afternoon. More than 20 dessert vendors, I bet you didn't know that was a thing, displayed their wares at the NC Sugar Rush. It was a 6-hour celebration of sugar dedicated to satisfying every sweet tooth out there. Desserts included cakes, ice creams, and cookies. The event also featured a live DJ, so anybody inclined could dance off some of those calories after indulging. I gotta say, Grant, yesterday may not have been an ice cream day, but today, good grief, it was hot enough you could definitely indulge. You just might want to cover that cup in case of rain.
Yeah, it made it around 80 degrees this afternoon, which was a nice change of pace from yesterday. We were cool yesterday, a high of 62. And we had a chance for some showers and storms today. They are gradually working their way north through our southern spots right now. I'll show you where those are. With more storms possible through the middle of this week, the best chance for storms. Not going to be a washout, though. We'll talk more about that. And temperatures do warm up with highs in the mid to upper 80s by the middle of this week. Here's a look at Dual Doppler 5000. We have some storms approaching Wilson right now. We had some that just moved through Goldsboro, more that moved through Fayetteville as well, and some near Southern Pines and Pinehurst. You can see the dark skies close by from our Southern Pines camera. Might see some flashes of lightning there as well. Again, some rain and some storms are left over. We'll keep a rain chance around through this evening. About a 40% chance here in the Triangle. Temperatures in the mid 70s by 7 o'clock, low 70s by 11 p.m. Again, a chance for some scattered showers and storms. Not going to be raining the entire evening. By tomorrow morning, temperatures will be mild, upper 60s to around 70 degrees. A chance for some isolated showers by tomorrow morning, but not a huge rain chance until around, or say a better rain chance, until around mid-morning. And you'll see that storm icon all throughout the day. That does not mean it will be raining throughout the day, but there's a chance for showers and storms because we'll have a stalled front close by, and that will kick up some scattered showers and storms. A better rain chance than what you saw through much of this weekend. Most of the rain this weekend has been in our southern spots, but as that front lifts north, we'll see better rain chances into the start of this week. High of 81 degrees, so it will be a warmer day for your Memorial Day. And with this front, again, staying stalled over the area, through midweek, we'll have daily chances for scattered showers and storms. Not a washout, though. Keep that in mind. Every day, you're not going to see rain constantly throughout the day. Not going to be a soaking rain the whole time, but you have a chance to get a downpour or some storms with this front close by. We will slowly warm up through Thursday. Those temperatures gradually increase. Let's talk more about the timing of this rain with Futurecast. Scattered showers will continue this evening, and this particular run of Futurecast is not quite on time, as we typically see these forecast models tend to be a little bit off if they can't initialize correctly. But by around 8:30, much of this rain will continue to work its way north, closer to the Triangle, and will gradually fizzle out. through later tonight. And then by tomorrow morning, some scattered showers are possible. This is 6:45 a.m. So maybe some spotty rain during the morning commute, but not a complete washout. And more scattered showers and some storms by the afternoon. Those continue through the evening. Again, does not mean you'll see rain constantly throughout the day tomorrow, but you have a chance for some scattered showers and storms with the front close by. I know one spot might not have much rain, one might have a lot of rain. It all depends on if you get that downpour or not. Forecast models are just showing scattered showers and some storms in the area. And honestly, unfortunately, forecast models have shown less in terms of our rainfall totals over the next week. Maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches total over the next 7 days. So this is, again, not going to be drought busting rain, but chances for scattered showers and storms continue through the middle of this week. We get to the upper 80s by Thursday. We'll finally cool to the mid 70s by next weekend. Looks like we'll have some lower rain chances during the first half of next weekend. So should be less gloomy by then, but then more storms to end next weekend. Eric.
Lots to look out for, Grant. Thank you very much. All right, turning to sports now, WRAL's Pat Welter live at that Durham Bulls game. Pat, a heck of a day for a ball game.
Yeah, Eric, I got a very special family sportscast coming up next here with my 2 kids. And guys, how about that Canes game last night? Did they win?
Yes.
We're going to show you how it happened after the break. What's up, everybody? Pat Welter coming to you live from the Capitol Broadcasting family picnic here at the Bulls game. Bulls currently up 1-0 in the 6th. I got my son Johnny, my daughter Emma here with me. Johnny, what do you want to say? Let's go Bulls?
Let's go Bulls.
There you go. And Emma made a sign. You want to show it off?
Let's go Durham Bulls.
And the Bulls, how about them Canes? Did they win last night?
Yes.
All right, let's show everybody how it happened, because the Canes had their backs against the wall and they delivered one for the blueprint. So many questions about their system. 1-17 in the 3rd round since winning the cup back in 06. We'll make that 2-17. Nikolai Ehlers, 2 goals, including the winner in OT, proving the Canes have skill as well. I asked the guys today if they could appreciate the gravity of the win.
Yeah, I don't make a lot about this, to be honest with you. It's one win in this, we need 3 more. And the past is the past. I mean, I don't really know what to say about that. I thought in all our past times in this, whatever, Eastern Conference Finals, whatever it is, we've played pretty well.
We've been talking about getting over the hump and finishing this the right way and winning that last game. So last game was obviously a big step in the series in general.
And I understand their perspective, but you can imagine the conversation today if they lost that game. Game 3 Monday at Montreal. And guys, the Durham Bulls not the only baseball team playing today. Who else is playing? Can you guess?
Tar Heels.
Tar Heels, that's right. So let's check out the highlights from Charlotte. UNC playing the ACC Championship versus Georgia Tech, 2 of the top teams in the nation. UNC, a historic 22-hit performance in the semifinal, trying to keep up with Tech today. Owen Hall would cut the lead to 1 in the 5th with a 2-run shot, but a sloppy 8th inning really doomed Carolina in this one. Georgia Tech scored 3 runs on wild pitches. UNC falls 13-6. They'll host the regional next week. All right, let's get to some ECU baseball for us. Emma, do you want to read the highlight? She says no. Maybe in a few years. ECU baseball trying to go back-to-back in the American. The Pirates beat UTSA 1-0. Colby Wallace drives in the long run. We'll find out if they're going to make the NCAA tournament. All right, let's get to UNC lacrosse playing in the national championship, trying to go back-to-back, a rematch of last year's final with Northwestern in the 3rd quarter. Chloe Humphrey, her nation's best 109th goal of the season, puts the Heels up 11-9, but Northwestern able to shut Carolina out in the 4th quarter. Freshman Gabriella McAllister would tie it up. She had a hat trick, then Aditi Foster with the game winner. Northwestern wins the title at home, 14-11. Well, guys, what do you think? You're on TV with your daddy at the family picnic. Do you want to be sportscaster someday?
I don't know.
You don't know? What about you, Johnny?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to stick with Little League, and Emma's a great dancer. She's really proud of this sign. You want to hold it up for everybody one more time? All right, that's going to do it for us. I got to get a burger and dog. These kids have been sitting up here being good. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Absolutely, Pat. And they got a little bit of time to make up their minds. There is time. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Pat. Have a great evening, everybody, and a great Memorial Day as well. We'll see you back here tomorrow.